YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Noel Blends. We are back at it again with another haircut tutorial. We are going to be doing a mid-drop fade on my boy, and I'm going to show you guys step by step on what I do to achieve this type of look. Other than that, it's your boy Noel, and let's get right into it. So first we are going to start off with our 1.5 guard, lever fully open, and we're just going to debulk all the way to his parting, all the way to his parietal ridge. As you guys can see, I am just taking down, cleaning everything up, getting ourselves ready, using our comb. That way we don't cut into his braids. He did just get them twisted. So we are just using our comb to protect ourselves from taking it up way too high and protecting those twists. As you guys can see, I did go with the grain towards the back of his head because it was a little difficult to get it all the way to the 1.5. So I did go with the grain, that way we can lay down most of his hair that we couldn't get with the 1.5. You do want to go over it a few times, that way you make sure everything is nice and down to the desired guard that you are debulking with. In this case, it is the 1.5. So for our first initial step, we are going to be doing a mid drop fade on my boy right here. We are going to be setting in our guidelines in between or right above the ear. We're going to keep it's supposed to be a mid fade, but he has a little bit of room to work with. We can't keep it super low or super high, or we can do it super high, but I try my best to keep it as mid as possible. But what you guys want to do is just create a nice consistent drop all across his head. You do want nice even guidelines. If they're not even and at the beginning when you set them up, your fade's gonna look inconsistent, and that's not what we're going for. We want it to look really consistent and really buttery. So doing this will allow you to keep your fade looking really nice throughout the whole haircut. We are keeping the C cups, as you guys can tell. We are starting the guideline more of a loop towards the front. That way we can allow the C cups to be dark as possible. So for our next step, we are going with the lever fully open. These are the Stylecraft Instincts, and we're creating our first initial blending guideline. This is going to be about 1 inch wide. Just make sure it's as consistent as the first initial bald guideline we created. Just follow the same exact drop that we're going for. I don't know if you guys have heard about these lately, but I have been seeing them pretty viral about them blowing up. To be honest, I think they're a dope clipper. I don't know too much about them, but in my experience with these, I've had a good experience with them. They've been really good, really strong. But there's been going a couple videos viral where they blow up. So just keep in mind, be safe with them, and don't leave them charging overnight. So next, what you want to do, we're gonna take out our first initial bald guideline we created. We're gonna blend up, and then we're gonna start to blend downwards as well. So we're gonna go up first. We're gonna take out our first guideline before we go to our next guideline. Just go right on it. Just break the line, open it about 1/4, halfway, however much you need to. But I usually just gotta open it about 1/4. As you guys can see, I just open a little notch and it blends right out. Next, what you want to do is grab your 1 guard, lever fully closed, and we're gonna create about another 1 inch guideline. We are keeping it a little bit like 1/2 inch towards the front, and then making it about 1 inch width towards the back. As you guys can see, it is closed, and you want to create the same steps basically that we've been doing, just following the same drop as well. Just keeping the blade flat, not really giving it a flick right here. Once you finish that, we're gonna open the guard, the number 1 guard, lever fully open, and do the same exact thing, just going about 1/2 inch higher, giving it more of a flick towards the top because we did reach the top of his hair already. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you guys get alerted every time I drop a new video. I do try to drop weekly for you guys, and I just want to say thank you guys for supporting so much. Next, what you want to do is grab your half guard, lever fully closed, and we're going to start to take out that ghost line in between the one closed and the one open. basically in between the blend. We're taking out any little dark spot that we're seeing, utilizing our corners. You do not want to spend a lot of time on this. You just want to, once you see it come out, just leave it alone and keep going on with your blend, because if you spend too much time on it, you can push up the blend with this step. So you got to be extremely careful on this step right here. Next, what you want to do is grab your 1.5 guard, lever fully closed, and we're just going to soften up the darkness on here. We're not really creating a guideline. Just go right on the dark spots and just give it a flick. It don't have to be super precise. All you got to do is go right on the dark spots and just give it a flick, and you should be okay with that. Now for the lineup, I do go in with the 1.5 with the grain more towards his middle because he has lighter corners, and we're just laying down his hair. That way we can get it nice and crispy. The shorter the better on the lineup, to be honest. That's the way you can get a nice super sharp lineup. As you guys can see, I did add a little bit of hairspray and some cold air just to lock it in. I do start my lineups in the middle, and I always work my way to the right. Honestly, it does not really matter. Whatever you're more comfortable with, stick to that and just try to really focus on it and get better at it. I'm gonna give you guys the secret right here. Do not listen to nobody else, but this is the secret of getting better of cutting hair. Just practice. Just cut as much hair as possible. Do not stress it. Just cut whatever. If you're working at a barbershop or you're working from home, whatever it is, and anybody hits you up to get a haircut, cut their hair and try new things. Don't be afraid to try new things, new steps. I feel like a lot of people just focus on doing the open lever, like the one I just showed you, these steps. I started with the open lever, but there's a bunch of other ways to cut hair. In this channel, I'm not really just focusing on showing you guys one specific way. I want to teach you guys a lot of ways and get the same results. It's really just what you feel comfortable with, and the only way you're gonna find out is through practicing the steps. So do not be scared. Just go in there and give it a shot and practice. Cut as much hair as possible. Now you guys know the secrets of getting better at cutting hair. Watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I promise you guys will get better with time. Everything I'm using in this video is listed down below if you guys want to check it out, or message me on Instagram. I reply to everybody. I try to reply to everybody as much as possible on any little question you guys have about the steps, the products I use. I'm more than happy to answer it for you guys. Just message me on Instagram, give me a little or shoot me a little message. Now I'll be more than happy to help you guys. We are doing the white barber pencil as well, just giving it an extra pop. If you guys want to do a lot of dope content for like Instagram and all that, doing this white pencil will help you guys out with that. It just gives it an extra pop. It's enhancement. That's all it is. And most of my clients like it. I do have some that don't get it at all. So just in case you guys forgot how my client came in looking like, this was the before. It had been months since he got a haircut, and this is what I came up with. I think the cut came out super clean, super simple, nice mid drop fade. Got the twist going up on top. I think the cut just looks overall super clean. If you guys like this, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you guys get alerted every time I drop a new video. I do drop weekly for you guys, and I just want to say thank you guys for supporting and continuing to watch my channel and learn. That's the overall goal. I want to teach you guys how to make barbering a lot simpler for you guys. Follow me on Instagram at Noel Blends, on TikTok. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Other than that, it's your boy Noel, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.